The unfolding events surrounding Jungkook's bullying in the military have taken an unexpected turn, as reports suggest that JIN BTS, alongside representatives from Big Hit Music, is preparing to escalate the matter to the highest level of authority in South Korea, the office of the president. This bold move underscores the gravity of the situation and the determination of those close to Jungkook to seek justice. What could have prompted JIN and Big Hit to involve the president in such a matter? Could this unprecedented step highlight deeper systemic issues within the military structure that have yet to be addressed? Speculations are swirling, with some insiders hinting that JIN, drawing from his own military experience, might have witnessed or understood firsthand the kind of environment Jungkook is currently navigating. JIN's military tenure, marked by his exemplary performance and dedication, gives him a unique perspective. His decision to involve the nation's highest office sends a powerful message that bullying is not merely a personal grievance, but a societal issue demanding urgent attention. Reports suggest that Big Hit has already begun consultations with legal experts and governmental advisors to craft a compelling appeal to the president. The agency is expected to emphasize the need for stricter regulations, increased oversight, and accountability within the military to protect all soldiers, not just public figures. JIN's protective nature towards his younger members is well documented. From their earliest days as trainees, he has been the young they could lean on. Now, in the face of adversity, he is stepping up once again, not just as a bandmate but as a fierce advocate for justice. JIN feels this deeply, an unnamed source close to BTS revealed. He knows what it's like to serve in the military, the pressures, the camaraderie, and the challenges. To see Jungkook go through this kind of treatment, it's unacceptable to him. He's not just doing this as a member of BTS, but as a Korean citizen who believes in justice. JIN's decision to involve the president is not only a testament to his leadership, but also a reflection of his understanding of how systemic change is initiated. By elevating the issue to the highest level, he ensures that it receives the attention and action it deserves. Big Hit Music has remained relatively reserved in its public statements about the situation, likely to protect Jungkook's privacy during this challenging time. However, this latest development indicates that the agency is fully committed to ensuring justice is served. Sources suggest that Big Hit's legal team is preparing a dossier detailing not only the incidents involving Jungkook, but also broader patterns of mistreatment in the military. The goal is to present this dossier as evidence to the presidential office, calling for an independent investigation and systemic reforms. Some critics have questioned whether involving the president might politicize the issue. However, Big Hit's approach appears to focus on advocacy rather than partisanship. Their primary aim, insiders say, is to highlight the urgent need for reform in how conscripts are treated, especially in an environment meant to foster unity and discipline. While it remains unclear how the president might respond to this request, the situation places significant pressure on the administration. With BTS being global ambassadors of South Korea, their influence extends far beyond the entertainment industry. Ignoring the issue could risk public backlash, not just from army but from citizens concerned about military integrity and safety. Political analysts have noted that the president has previously expressed admiration for BTS, even citing them as examples of South Korea's cultural excellence. Will this admiration translate into actionable support for Jungkook and others facing similar situations? News of JIN and Big Hit's plans to involve the president has sparked widespread debate. Fans have taken to social media, using hashtags like #JusticeForJungkook and #EndMilitaryBullying to amplify the issue. While many commend JIN's bravery and Big Hit's proactive stance, others express concerns about potential repercussions. Could this move place Jungkook under even greater scrutiny within the military? Or might it spark meaningful change that benefits all soldiers? Regardless of differing opinions, one thing is clear. This incident has ignited a national conversation about bullying and accountability. Meanwhile, Jungkook's family, particularly his mother, continues to be vocal about their frustration and anger. Sources close to the family reveal that they are fully supportive of JIN and Big Hit's decision to seek presidential intervention. Jungkook's mother is devastated but determined, a family friend shared. She wants answers, and she wants to ensure that this doesn't happen to anyone else's child. As Jungkook continues his recovery, questions remain about how this ordeal will impact him personally and professionally. Will this experience inspire him to take on a more active role in advocating for kindness and reform? And how will this incident shape BTS's future as a group? The involvement of JIN and Big Hit in this case has elevated it from a personal struggle to a national issue. Their efforts to involve the president signify a commitment to justice and systemic change, ensuring that Jungkook's experience will not be in vain. Will the presidential office respond to JIN and Big Hit's appeal? What reforms, if any, could arise from this incident? And how will this moment shape the legacy of BTS as not only global superstars but also advocates for justice and change? As the story continues to unfold, one thing remains certain: BTS is more than a band. They are a family bound by love, loyalty, and an unwavering commitment to standing up for what's right. And in this moment, JIN has proven once again why he is not just a young but a leader, a protector, and a symbol of hope. JIN BTS's efforts, alongside Big Hit's strategic maneuvers, are quickly becoming a watershed moment not only for Jungkook, but for the entire military structure in South Korea. As the nation watches, JIN's leadership and courage have reignited discussions about the duty of public figures to advocate for broader societal issues. Reports of JIN personally contacting the presidential office have created a buzz across various media platforms. This step, unprecedented in the history of K-pop idols, reflects JIN's understanding of his influence and his willingness to use it for meaningful change. For many, it's not just about Jungkook. It's about sending a clear message that bullying, regardless of the circumstances, cannot and will not be tolerated. JIN's military experience wasn't just a service to the country, it was a preparation for moments like this, an industry expert commented. He knows the weight of his words, and he's using them to protect Jungkook and, by extension, countless others who might be suffering silently. It's been revealed that JIN has been actively collaborating with legal experts to ensure that his appeal to the president is not only heartfelt, but also backed by substantive evidence and a call for actionable steps. The army community has rallied around JIN, creating petitions and campaigns to amplify his efforts. Online platforms are flooded with messages of support, with fans praising his courage and calling for immediate action from authorities. JIN is doing what any good leader would do. He's standing up for his family, one fan wrote on social media. But what makes this even more inspiring is that he's also standing up for the values we all believe in: kindness, justice, and accountability. The situation has also caught the attention of non-army members and human rights advocates, who commend JIN's actions as a powerful example of using fame for advocacy. Big Hit Music's involvement in the case has also been widely praised. By aligning itself with JIN's vision and supporting his direct appeal to the president, the agency has demonstrated a level of commitment and responsibility rarely seen in the entertainment industry. Big Hit has always positioned itself as more than just an agency. It's a partner in the lives and careers of its artists, a cultural critic remarked. This move solidifies that reputation and sets a new standard for how entertainment companies should handle crises involving their artists.